Reborn on the day before the apocalypse, the first thing I did was kill my live-in girlfriend, cause she was a total goody two-shoes. Last life, she let in 2 infected people, and we all got bitten. This time, I'm not making the same mistake. Grabbed my phone and checked. It was 9 a.m. on November 10, 2040, only about 30 hours left till the zombie outbreak. After taking care of my girlfriend, I bolted out of the rental apartment. Money would be useless after tomorrow, so I decided to check into a fancy hotel. Walked into the lobby and said to the receptionist, "Get me a presidential suite."
Sure. The presidential suite is $39,888 a night.
First time asking, figured it'd be around 10 grand tops, didn't expect it to be almost 40 grand. My hesitant look didn't slip past the receptionist.
Another country bumpkin. Comes to show off without even knowing the price. Got humiliated now, huh?
A voice suddenly popped into my head, glanced left and right, but nobody seemed to have spoken just now.
Putting on a show now. No money. Then leave. Don't waste my time.
Voice popped into my head again, then I realized it sounded kinda like the receptionist's. Stared daggers at her. A hint of killing intent leaked out instinctively. Stared at like that, the receptionist started stuttering. Didn't say a word, just kept staring. Seconds later, that voice popped up in my head again.
What are you staring at? You're so fierce. No money.
A smile tugged at my lips, finally figured out what was going on. Never thought I could actually hear this receptionist's thoughts. Glanced over at another receptionist. 3 seconds later, a different voice popped up in my head again.
This guy's so weird. Is he nuts or what?
Just like I thought, if I focus my mind on someone, I can hear their thoughts, huh? Then book me the presidential suite. I in a great mood. I didn't care about the tens of thousands anymore. I'd saved up over 200 grand before the apocalypse. A few nights in the suite was totally doable. The receptionist had a shocked look. Till the payment success voice came on, the receptionist finally realized I wasn't joking. She rushed through the paperwork as fast as she could. I firmly said no, so she didn't walk me up. Waiting for the elevator on the first floor, I felt even better. Reborn plus a cheat code. This is total protagonist treatment. The presidential suite was on the building's top floor, the 21st floor. My personal butler was already waiting at the door. "Hello, sir, can I help you with anything?" "Nothing for now. Only request, no one disturbs me these 2 days." "Got it?" I brushed him off. Strutted into the room. It was huge, big enough to stock tons of supplies. Purified water was the most important, plus salt. Both are essential for the body. Then I headed to New City's biggest wholesale market. I had to stock as much as possible before the zombie outbreak. After paying for the hotel, I still had around 100 grand left to plan to spend every last cent on supplies over the next day. After buying tons of needed stuff, I gave the store an address and told them to deliver it.by. Then I was kinda hungry, too hyped up after being reborn, hadn't eaten all day. So I decided to grab hot pot. In the apocalypse, I'd gone 3 or 4 days without food, but this ain't the end of the world. No way I'm starving myself now. When I stumbled out of the hot pot place stuffed, it was pitch black. Winter nights come early. Thought about it and headed back to the hotel. Took the presidential suite's private elevator up to the 21st floor. The butler was already waiting at the door. When he saw me, his face lit up with a big smile. "Mr. Jia, you're back. I got everything you asked for. All the supplies are in the living room. Need anything else?" What the hell? Is he turning the presidential suite into a corner store? Gonna open a supermarket here or what? Heard his thoughts but didn't bother arguing. Tomorrow, who knows if he'll even be alive? No point getting mad at a dead man. "Nah, you're good. Thanks for the hard work. I don't want to be disturbed at all for the next 2 days, got it?" That's what he said this morning, then made me haul all this junk up here. Wonder how he'll handle checking out the day after tomorrow. I'm definitely just gonna stand there and watch. The butler was grinning from ear to ear, but mentally he was cussing me out 6 ways to Sunday. Didn't care, just shut the door, flopped onto the comfy king-size bed. First time in 6 years I'd fallen asleep feeling this relaxed. Before I knew it, it was 11 p.m. the next night. I stood by the suite's floor-to-ceiling windows staring outside. Ordinarily, most people would have been home by now, but tonight was different. The square was still packed, mostly young couples. Glanced at my phone. Exactly 11:11. Right then, screams suddenly erupted outside the window. The zombie outbreak had finally begun.